All right, so where we left off last time, you guys had gathered equipment, you had done some investigation, and you were just about ready to take off from Grandfather Turtle. I assume that you do and have taken off, unless there's anything that you guys wanted to do before you left that I should know about.
Ooh.
Okay.
We did so many brilliant things.
Not hearing anything, I'm going to go ahead and we'll cut to you guys on that travel on the sea. So on Roll20, I'll pull the map up so that we can kind of track where you guys are at. So you can see that you guys were up, and I'll kind of freehand up sort of in this area I'm circling. And now you're headed to Merthrop. And what you will find is it's, as I mentioned before, a couple week journey, faster than other ships would be, just because you guys are in a magical vessel. I will need Carl and Scott to make sailing rolls, since I assume you are handling the ship. This is just to see how you guys progress and if you run into stormy waters or anything like that. We will use either intelligence or wisdom plus your appropriate sailing.
Get in there. +3 +4. There we go. Oh yeah, don't worry about where the sun is. That's an old wives' tale. This is fine. We're going right here. I can see it over there. And
why are we letting him sail the ship again?
And
he's still super excited.
Wait. Would you go through the starboard and port?
Which way is which? Scott, why don't you make a roll now?
We're all gonna die.
No, these are great circles are wonderful geometric things. We're gonna.
What is the stat for this? Did you say?
Either intelligence or wisdom.
Oh yeah, we're gonna die.
I keep on missing my hero points.
I know.
Oh man, guys.
It's okay. I rolled a couple of 2s there.
Bum 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 bum.
20.
So
bum bum bum.
it's gonna average out. It takes about the full length of time for you guys to travel, and there is some rough sailing and rough waters that you guys will hit. So everybody's going to lose a recovery.
Hey. I have sea legs, man.
Do you have sea legs?
Yes. It's a cantrip.
What does the cantrip do?
When I'm making a skill check on rough seas or a similar situation, I can reduce the DC by 1 difficulty level.
All right. Well, let's have you make a Constitution check then.
Oh, damn it. Let's see here. This is a slash roll.
Slash roll.
Reduce it by
D20.
oh, yeah. That I was gonna say.
It's got some voice recognition, so you can just keep talking to it.
Yes. Computer.
Oh wait, I actually have decent con.
Yeah, you're okay with your con. I know that.
Yeah, she conned you. Oh, sorry.
But
Hey.
Sorry, I didn't mean to give away your secret.
Okay, so did I roll over 3?
You will lose
God!
2 recoveries instead of 1.
No, the tiller goes this way. What are you doing?
Roll20 is the cruelest. It's the cruelest.
You guys.
She casts her cantrip and says, "I can take this," and goes up into the storm.
Yeah, see. Don't eat the oranges, okay? Don't eat the oranges. They will make you sick. You don't want that.
Okay, so I throw them overboard.
Okay.
So it is rough sailing. You guys have been in the area that's the stillness, where the storms and the calmer seas. and you move into a more densely populated island area. The winds and the weather here are more tricky. The currents are more tricky. You guys will find yourselves hitting heavy waves a couple of times, which is why you take water on board. You exhaust yourselves doing that. Eventually, you'll start getting into sections of this. Now, this is all areas that are part of what was, or kind of still is, the Houses of Titan, the human empire. Remember that there's those 13 noble houses. Now, mind you, they've been decimated by the deaths when the Empress passed. But this is sort of that area. Now, you will probably cross various ships through the course of this, because it is closer islands together and more settled, and so you'll hit pockets of that from place to place. But the other thing that you will see is, you'll be sailing along and you'll see what looks like a port town, and then as you go by, you can see that it's a ghost town. You can see that it is just completely empty. That after the die-off, whoever was left just abandoned it and went elsewhere. And you probably see...
But we don't see any actual ghosts.
Well, you're not going up on the shore.
Oh, you're right, we're not.
Do we need to stop for any reason whatsoever?
Various...
supplies, do some repairs.
I assume at various times you will. Do you want to stop at populated zones or unpopulated zones?
If we need stuff, then
I would assume you guys have packed, because one of the things you made a real point of was having enough supplies and food to last you for the journey to Merthrope. So
Okay.
Yes.
I will actually say that you won't need to stop.
Unless you want to look at the map.
I'm kind of the leave shit alone stuff,
Yeah.
Are you sure?
You guys can you can do whatever you want, but I'm just telling you, less stuff you look into, less screwed up you get, even if the GM's pushing you.
I'm just saying that along the way you see more empty and abandoned towns, settlements, and places than you do populated ones.
So we don't have to stop at them.
No,
Yeah.
you don't need to necessarily.
We're going to try to get to this Palak magician
Okay.
guy before he gets...
Ben, why don't you make a wisdom roll for me?
Okay.
You got good spotting
Let's see.
since you haven't rolled yet.
Spotting.
Yeah,
I have,
you have your recon, right?
yeah, I have recon. Would I
Okay.
add that to
Yeah,
my wisdom roll?
yeah.
Okay, let me just see. Where'd I put it? I'm looking through my character sheet here. Recon 3, so 6. Roll D20 plus 6. 21.
So
That's what a good roll looks like.
yeah, that's what it looks like.
God, I want one of those.
He must really
someday.
be smart. Wow.
I know. I
Damn.
feel so tired and sad.
So Kathak will spot amongst the various small towns and things like that. He will see at one point kind of a little more settled place. You kind of see there are actually sea gates, and it looks like a more empty town. And there's actually it looks like kind of goes up sort of a pass up to a castle at the top of it. But this all looks abandoned too. So that's the most sort of intriguing of all of the ghost places that you go by.
So how long have we been on the sea? Like a week and a half,
Let,
something
let
like
me let me
Forever, clearly.
roll 2d8 for 10 days.
that. So
Hey, guys.
Yeah.
I rolled a 21 on my scout roll. You want to stop by this thing and check it out? We've been
that's
10 days.
yeah, it'd be good to get off on the beach and get off this damn boat and maybe stop throwing up every once in a
But-
while.
Okay.
Sure, we will push the shiny candy red button.
This is actually kind of a
Maybe the nightmares will stop.
going to be a tricky
No, I'm going to keep sending them.
a tricky role with the sailing in, because there are these sort of metal sea gates that kind of block out the harbor that have kind of been locked. Now, mind you, they are bent and rusted, but you're going to need to kind of maneuver your boat through that. So, which
I
of
mean,
you?
even if we go slow,
Yeah,
real slow.
you can go real slow. It's just going to be a standard dexterity plus sailing check. So,
I'll take her in.
okay. Scott her dexterity, and it was all over.
That's right.
Doo-doo.
Oops.
We'll be right back.
Sure.
$25.
25.
Oh, that's a decent roll.
That is a quite
average.
quite a good one. So you will be able to make your way up the and through this sea gate, and then around through this bay, and it's still. You can see that there are a couple of looks like fishing vessels that might have been left behind when whoever was left fled, that have kind of rotted and washed up on the shore. And there is a town there, and it is empty and quiet. And let's see what time of day it is.
Is this a settlement of any significance? I mean, I have good lore and history.
Oh, why don't you make a lore roll for me?
Okay, this is going to go well. Roll d20.
So it is pretty late. It is getting on dusk as you guys pull into here.
God! I mean,
Castle of Doomed Lord.
Completely safe. No problem. We're good. It hasn't been here for 1,000 years.
I literally have never rolled but higher than a 7 in roll 20.
So the only thing you'll notice is of course, keep in mind that this was abandoned nearly 100 years ago. And so things are overgrown. The elements have taken off a lot of the signs and sigils to allow you to recognize, any painted signs on buildings would be warped and broken. Maybe there might have been something painted on some of these walls, maybe some sort of warning, but that's been scraped off by time and tide as you guys pull in here. And it is pretty quiet here as you guys pull your boat up to the dock here. Eerily quiet as dusk falls, the water lapping up against the sort of the rotted wood. You'll actually probably have to climb up onto the stone and dirt side rather than onto the docks, because they're just so rotted and will give way underfoot.
Would it be possible, if we had to make a quick exit from here, could we run over to some other part of the island that's not with the sea gates and basically pop the boat in and jump off relatively easily?
Well, you would have to go up one of the trails that seem to go off on the canyon side, up to and over those to get to the other part of the island.
Okay, so there's kind of like an inlet that has
more walls to it and a path up to the castle, and it looks like there are a couple of like cut stairs and things for people to go, over to the rest of the island.
What if we got on top of these walls or something like that? Would that be? I mean, and then basically it's an island, so there should be lots of access points. But I'm just trying to figure out ways that would be easy to get off. I mean, the walls could be high, and we could have to jump off 40 foot, which would be a problem.
Yeah, well, no. Essentially, if your fastest escape would be to go back out and go over those sea gates is probably your fastest exit away from here.
Okay.
Scott, are you shrinking the boat or leaving it not out?
Well, I mean, you guys plan on being here very long?
We have no plans.
I think. I mean, what? It takes a minute.
Yep.
Yeah, shrink it. I wouldn't leave it. I wouldn't leave it out here.
Okay. You guys will pull your gear and food supplies and stuff off, and oh no, actually, I said you could leave that stuff on as long as you couldn't put people in there. So you will shrink that up.
I think you said we shouldn't put people on there.
Well, in fact, I think I said you couldn't, because it won't shrink if you have living persons or things on.
Oh.
Okay, so what do you guys want to do? You're here on the edge. It looks like the town might, and it actually looks to be maybe a little bit bigger. There may be 36 buildings, a mixture of stone construction and wood.
Is it getting dark?
Oh yeah.
I don't think we. I mean, do you guys want to? we want to build a fire and kind of hang out, and we don't really want to go exploring when it gets dark.
Okay.
All right. Do you want to stay here close to the shoreline, or do you want to see if you can find some kind of shelter? What's your plan?
Yeah, I mean, if there's a building, that'd be fine.
Okay. Why don't we have you make a kind of survival roll, Carl?
That'd be Crowsworn Pirate. or not Crowsworn Pirate. That'd be Pirate.
That seems reasonable. Hard luck life kind of thing. That plus con. And as always, when you make a stat roll, you get to add your level. Let's see if you can roll a 1, Carl.
And that's actually +4 of that, too.
Okay.
I made a mistake.
You will actually find one of these buildings that's stone that is still in relatively good shape.
Awesome.
So it should have a stone hearth.
It has a stone hearth.
Okay, great.
You'll be able to. It looks like the wood that fell down into here can be easily kind of pushed off to the side, and a lot of it is decayed. It looks like it does have, some cover still on top, very thin. The roof is sort of paper thin, but it's still on there enough to give you some cover.
What's the weather look like tonight?
Let's see. From a range of 1 being perfectly calm to 20 being stormy.
Oh, you wanted a 20, Sherry?
I just.
It's a little cloudy.
Grr.
That's good. 7. That's not bad.
Yeah. So a little cloudy, but otherwise, it doesn't look like you're going to get storm or rain tonight.
Okay, get some wood together, and we'll start a little fire.
All right. Who wants to do it? Be the roll for the wood gathering.
I think there's some in the thing. That's the roof that fell down.
Oh yeah, but you want to find non-rotted wood, right?
Okay, as my character would know much more about Boy Scouting than I do as an Eagle Scout, why would I want non-rotted wood? What difference is it?
So essentially, it's like balsa at this point. So it's gonna go up. Is
okay?
Is you know how that is?
Okay, that's fine.
So. Who wants to make that roll? How about the ranger? Ben, how about you?
Seems like a good
Sure,
idea.
sounds like a good idea. Actually, at the same time, I'll just recon the area and see if there's anything that catches our attention while I'm doing that.
Okay. Make a roll for me.
It's just a straight recon roll, or do I add any other stat to it?
Let's see. Let's add wisdom.
Okay. Just make sure my wisdom is okay. 6.
So you'll be able to find some wood. It'll take you a little bit, but other than that, you're not able to kind of spot anything going on here.
Okay.
We're fine.
So you guys will settle in. You'll get a fire started. Get that set for yourselves here, and I assume you guys are going to take watches, or are you guys all going to sleep?
Yeah,
Watches.
Watches.
What? Why?
Because we're on a ghost island full of death and death and death.
Death and death and death. Well, I don't
Yeah.
necessarily whether it's death and death. Okay, so tell me, why don't you guys figure out how you want to divvy up your watches then?
I'll sleep first, and I'll wake up last. Thanks. Great. Bye.
I'll stay up first, and then I'll do first shift.
Okay, so Sherry and who else?
Sherry and Matt.
Well, Matt's not there, so he's not taking a watch.
I'll do middle of the night shift.
Yeah. Oh, I don't think Scott, Ben, you guys caught that Matt isn't playing tonight because he has friends coming over.
As opposed to us.
Yeah.
So you guys don't have access to the cleric tonight.
And why are we at some place where there could be danger?
Because it
Well,
sounds
you
like
guys
fun.
do it. I
I'll
didn't do
take that
it.
middle of the night shift.
Okay.
All right.
So you want to split into 3 shifts, or with one person on each, or how do you want to do that?
Should we do 2 shifts of 2 each?
Sure. I'll be on first shift with Sherry, and then it'll be Ben and Carl on the second shift.
Okay.
Excellent.
And then it will be just Carl.
Fair enough.
Because Ben and Carl are like bosom buddies.
Okay. Let me have Scott, Sherry. Why don't you guys both make wisdom checks and tell me what you guys think you have appropriate for being on guard duty.
+4, +4, plus. Let's see here. Well, I have been traveling for a good deal of time, so I assume that this is essentially since I came out of the painting a year ago. I've pretty much been traveling nonstop, so I assume watches are a fairly standard traveling thing in this big empty world now.
Traveler seems like a fair one to roll. What about you,
Okay.
Scott? What do you think is the appropriate one for you?
God.
Probably privateer. We're probably used to watching out for enemy ships and pirates and
Okay.
other such things. And you said wisdom?
I said wisdom.
Oh, so big fat nothing. 18.
18. All right. Give me just a second, guys. While I pull some things together here. And
I do have night vision though. Night vision. I can see really good.
all right. All right. Let me do this. Hang on.
I know I'm not half as exciting as Lowell is. I'm sorry, kitten. He won't open the door even though you're outside mewling. So mean to you. No, he's a bad dad. Bad dad.
Okay. Sorry. Just gotta get a couple of things in place and we'll be good here.
Ah, you're looking up all the treasure in the abandoned castle?
Oh, actually, yeah. That's exactly what I'm doing, Scott.
Sweet. Ooh, something like that.
Let me do this. Dunk, dunk, dunk. And
It's totally the orc's fault.
you think?
That's who I'm blaming. Oh no, it's Matt's fault for not being here.
Right.
Just as long as it's someone else's fault.
Remember, secret to life. It's always someone else's fault.
And see that. Oh, that's easier. Sorry. Copy. Paste. Copy. Paste. Copy. Paste. 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 Paste.
Don't eat the paste.
1, 2, 3.
I knew we should never let them.
So, it is in the sort of the towards the end of your watch, Scott.
Yeah.
You will hear something, and you will look out cautiously. You've got your back to the fire, so you don't let that dull your eyesight at all. And you will look out the window of this building, and with your night vision, even with the cloudy things, you will see a large group of figures on all fours, humanoids, moving towards the building you are in. Shall I show you guys the map?
Yes, please.
Here's the map.
We use the escape route.
I climb up on the roof and let them snack.
On the Sturges there? Okay. All right.
Where are we? And then we're over in here. Okay.
Can everybody see the ghouls that are on the table?
I can't see them. I think it's a technical problem. We probably should wait till next week.
Yeah. No.
Oh, holy smokies! There are a lot.
Hey, don't clerics have turn undead?
Yes. Unfortunately, it's not with us.
That seems like we made a grave tactical mistake.
We were lulled into that damn DM trying to help us out. That bastard.
Okay. Why doesn't everybody roll your initiative and put it into the thing there?
Oh, roll the initiative and put it in the thing. That's the way it goes.
So, what's initiative again? I gotta look. Is it on my sheet?
Yeah, it should.
Roll initiative.
roll
Yes.
initiative.
Okay.
All right.
I think I did something.
Okay. So I'm going to put these in. 9.
Oh my gosh! I did an excellent roll for my initiative. It's my best roll ever. Still worse than all of yours, but still.
Well, it means nothing, so that's good.
Okay.
Okay. So, Coach Chanel, what was yours total?
It was an 18.
18. Okay, so I'll pump you up to that. Black Dog, what was yours?
22.
22. Rook, what was yours?
10.
10. I think we'll make you 11. And Kathak, what was yours?
24.
24, look at that. So, Scott, we actually start with you since you're awake. And Cochinelle is awake, but the rest of the group is not. The Ghoul Pack, those are mooks.
Oh.
I know, Carl.
The
I thought
the
you
flesh rippers are not though.
Flesh
huh?
Rippers, the Pus Ghouls, and the Ghast are not.
And where are the entrances? There's only the one entrance, or can they just?
I will mark out entryways. You've got the thin roof, and then you've got a doorway here, and a doorway here. So I've marked that in red there.
Okay, and are those doorways actually doors or just doorways?
They're doorways. So, Scott, what are you going to do?
I am going to very quietly wake up Black Dog and Kathak and
Okay.
explain the situation.
All right. So here's what I'm going to do. This is their position at the point at which everyone is awake. Does that seem reasonable?
Woo.
Okay. This will be first turn. Kathak, you've been awoken and you've been told that there are ghouls surrounding the building. You look outside and you can see figures moving along, creeping. There's enough moonlight just to see by. But you guys are adventurers, so that doesn't affect you. What do you want to do?
Does it look like they're guarding anything, or are they just
Oh,
kind of
no.
randomly
It
out? And
looks like they're moving towards your building. You're building with the fire. You're building with people. You're building with flesh.
Delicious.
So they want to share. Okay, well, I think that's fine.
So
anything with Gold Pack is a mook, right?
those are mooks. The Flesh Ripper, it looks like it has longer claws, claw-like finger, big long teeth glistening, and fluids kind of running out from its mouth from between the gaps in its teeth. The Pus Buster, it looks like it's putrefied over time, and as it kind of walks along, swollen, you'll hear the slosh as it moves.
Oh, okay. Let's,
Right,
yeah, let's not have them explode near us.
Which ones?
The Gowl Pus.
Foul plus. All right. So we're gonna attack, right? This is our plan.
This is
Yep.
All right. So I'm gonna declare the mooks as my lethal hunter free action
okay.
thing, and then I will double range attack.
Okay. So let's have you make your first ranged attack then. AC 17.
Okay, and I need to find out my bonuses here. Now I got a runestone that gives +1 to attack, right? How do I use
You
that?
could take a quick action and you could use it up and apply it to your weapon.
Is it gone forever when I do that?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
I see. Okay. All right. I don't need to do that.
Okay.
I just wasn't sure how that worked.
Sure,
okay.
sure.
All right. Here we go. So I got a attack 9 plus 2.
Yeah, you're gonna be fine.
My bow. D20 plus 2.
So that will hit. It won't do a critical. Do you want to resolve your damage for that one, or do you want to roll for your second shot? Okay.
I'll resolve damage for that one.
So you roll.
And it goes down a die, right?
Yeah, you'll be D6s.
D6s, okay. So roll for 6 plus 5 plus 2.
So 26. So Kathak will stand up and he will let loose a hail of arrows, and 5 of these Ghoul Pack guys will drop. Shook.
Wow.
Oh, shit.
Shunk. Shunk. Shunk.
Oh, that's okay. That's nice.
Second shot, Ben?
Is this a special Hail of arrows thing?
Nope, that's how when you fire at mooks, mooks are a big thing, but you kill them for every X amount of damage that you do.
I see.
So for every 5 points of damage he does, he kills a mook. Ben, roll your damage. So 3 more will drop from that.
Cool.
So it is lets it loose, hail of arrows. The ones they've been kind of creeping on, and they're probably dropping from the arrows into their thin ghoul membranous heads, and they will crash onto the thing. You'll hear a kind of an war cry, then kind of go out as they realize that they've been spotted. Black dog.
Okay, can I see this guy right here?
This guy right here. Can you show me who you mean?
I thought I was doing it. Control?
Nope, you just hold the button down.
What button?
The mouse button.
Oh,
there
that
we
one.
go. I'm going to say that, yeah, you can move back there, and you can see the pus ghoul moving up.
Okay, I'm going to throw a javelin at him.
Okay. Let's have you make that attack. To hit him, you need to hit a 19.
Turn my brain on here.
Okay.
I haven't thrown a javelin in a while.
It's just your standard ranged attack.
Yeah, that's what I got to do. Standard range +7. Okay. D20 +7. 20.
20. That will
So-
hit.
Javelin is a I don't even know what damage it does. It's a
I believe you have D6s with your range damage.
4d6 strength. No strength into it,
I
right?
don't believe so.
Range says +3. 4 times wounds +3.
Okay.
That's what it says.
Then that's fine.
I mean, that's my strength. So
Yeah. Let's have you do it.
Okay, got it.
So 20 points of damage. So you'll fire that off, and it will go into it, and it will cry out, and you'll see a chunky liquid come out from the wound as your javelin goes into it. You're pretty sure you don't want to retrieve that.
That's what I figured.
Okay. Cochinelle.
Okay, so I'm here. Can I see in the same one out to this guy?
So
Here,
hold
can you see it?
Oh,
There we
yeah,
go.
You
There we
you
go.
could see him.
Okay, so essentially what I'm going to do is hold monster on him.
Oh. Okay.
So essentially he just needs to be 60 HP or fewer. Is that, or is he too puffy?
So that is the pus. He is just within your range on that.
Phew. Okay, so I'm going to cast hold monster on him.
Okay.
So let's see here. So this is intelligence plus level versus his MD.
MD is 13.
Roll 20. Roll D20 plus 4 plus 4.
So that will hit.
So, oh, okay. Thank goodness.
And
Okay,
MD
so
13?
essentially, excuse me.
Yeah, because he has an MD of 13.
Okay, so I hit with a 15.
Okay.
And so he can't move or use move actions. A hard save will end on, he's a 16 plus.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to put a little net marker on him to show that he is held there.
Okay.
Ghoul flesh rippers. Ghoul. So you're kind of at this window, and Rook sort of at that space.
Okay.
Kathak, you're kind of back. Black Dog, you're up here. So Flesh Ripper will move up onto there. Black Dog, Flesh Ripper will move up onto you there. So, Black Dog, what is your AC?
Should be 21.
21. All right. It makes 2 attacks. Let me copy that so I actually have that in there. Okay. So the first one will hit. And the second, ooh, look at my 19s in a row. I wish I had critical stuff. Carl, you take 6 damage once and then 6 damage again. So 12. And you are now vulnerable.
What does that mean?
I believe, let me look it up. I need to get that.
You said 6 and 6?
Yep, so 12 points of damage. Okay. Vulnerable.
What does vulnerable mean?
I'm looking that up right now because
Okay,
you
thanks.
have the book in there. So
Oh, I know. Yay for me. I'm sorry.
Just tell him what it means. It means that you get a -1 to your
Nothing.
to your defense. Sorry.
conditions. Vulnerable means
His feelings can be hurt.
attacks against you now have their crit range expanded by 2.
Oh, which would have made your 19s nasty.
Yes, if I hadn't rolled them simultaneously. So, so that's what you. So that Flesh Ripper comes up and does that. Now, I'm gonna roll and see who they attack over here. If they attack, well, I think they're gonna attack Ben because he did the arrow shot there. Ben, what is your AC?
My AC is 17.
17. Okay, so first shot will hit. Second shot. Ooh, I'm hot. Ben, you take 12 points of damage.
Okay.
And you are also vulnerable. Now that's a save end effect, so you can roll an 11 plus to clear that. Okay, on your next round after your turn. Okay, so that was the Flesh Ripper. Now the Pus Ghoul. So he can't do that. He's blocked out from that. So the Pus Ghoul will move up to the doorway, and you will see him vomit forth a great stream into the room with you guys.
Warg.
1d3 targets. So only one target. Carl, what is your PD?
PD is 18.
18. So he goes to splash you with this. And that will be a critical.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh, it's hot tonight!
Wow.
So, Carl, you will take 20 points of damage. And you don't take the other effect since you're already vulnerable. And you have the effect hampered, which means you can only make basic attacks until you do a save and roll on that.
You got chunks all over you.
Essentially sprays this vomit comet all over you. That was a Ghoul Pus.
Gross.
Rook.
I guess I should try and do my shadow meld thing.
Okay, the highest MD here is a 14.
Plus. Woohoo!
Look at that. Yes, you will go shadowy.
Like super shadowy.
Super shadowy.
Like even we're like, whoa, where'd it go?
Like glad you didn't save that for a combat roll. All
Yeah.
right. So you will vanish into the shadows, safe in while your friends are not. The ghast will move up onto the roof.
Yeah, you almost said that like it was a bad thing.
Kathak!
Okay. I will. So gassed. Are there any more of these?
So right now you're engaged
oops.
in melee with the ghoul flesh ripper.
Oh. Okay.
The ghast is on the roof right now. Just to tell you guys that.
So we can't see it, right?
Correct.
Or can we kind of see it through the beams?
No, because the lighting is pretty dim.
All right.
So I'm counting 1, 2, 3. One more of these ghoul pus, or no, ghoul pack. 2, 3 ghoul pack dudes left, right?
Yep,
And those are the mooks, right?
those are the mooks.
All right. I guess because I'm engaged with what is it, the flesh ripper?
Yep. Do you want to make a disengage check?
Can I shoot at it?
Only if you make a disengage check.
All right. I'll make
Or
a
you can
disengage.
still shoot, but I will get an attack of opportunity on you if you do that. Before
All right.
disengage.
Make a disengage check.
So you just need an 11 or better. Look at that. All right.
Oh, you got it. Okay.
You will disengage. Do you want to shoot the flesh ripper, or do you want to move and fire a ghoul pack?
I think I'll hit the packs because I have the bonus. Because I have the my new shiny ranger talent lethal hunter bonus on them.
Okay. So one shot need to hit 17s. We'll essentially assume you get to a window over here or knock out a section of the wall and take some shots.
Oh God! Now wait.
Yes.
Missed. So I get to do a.
Don't forget to add the escalation die.
Oh yeah. Now it's a 1.
Oh yeah. It's a
He's,
one.
screw-
Okay,
he's
but anyway.
screwing us. He's screwing us.
Yes. Well, it matters for me because I have cyclic spells.
I actually get to do a double ranged attack, which is if your first attack is a natural even roll, whether it's a hit or miss.
You can make a second attempt. This is a
Make a double range attack. I think I can make just a second attack.
Well, no, you've already used your double range attack last round.
No, I used.
Yeah, you shot twice.
Huh?
Right?
He did a lethal something or other, right?
No, he said
Yeah, no, that's
he
it.
said it as lethal, so he increased the critical range, and he said he did a double attack.
Oh, okay.
Right?
Yeah. Okay.
I unless you were using some other thing I'm not aware of.
No, you're right.
Okay.
I was reading something different about that
Okay.
trigger. On that.
But I
So
think
I'll use the archery ability, which lets me reroll one on my missed range attacks.
Oh, awesome. Okay.
And
Increases the crit range, doesn't it?
And it crit range expands by 1, and I get +2.
Oh
to
yeah.
my,
You're gonna do it up. Let's see it. Just don't roll a 1.
So d20 +9 +2 +1 for the
Escalation.
Nudity die, escalation die, and +2 for the archery skill.
So that will hit. Ben, roll your damage.
Right. 48 plus. What is it again? It's
Should be written on your sheet.
5 plus 2. Yeah, I got it.
Okay.
5 2. 26.
26. So your first shot kind of goes awry, but then you get your bearings and you will let loose, and the pack that was kind of holding back, you will pick them off. And the last 3 ghoul pack figures will just drop as you pepper them with arrows. Black
God.
Dog.
I'm pretty pissed right now. Now because I can only do standard attacks, can I rage?
No.
So you think that's funny, huh?
Yes, I do actually.
I think it's funny too.
I don't.
You're so sweet.
She doesn't want to get killed here.
Okay.
It could happen.
To you, it can happen to me. It can happen to everyone eventually.
Okay, in that case, I will call lethal,
Okay.
and now I'm covered it. Now, when do I roll for this galpost?
After you take your action, you're going to get to roll to remove the vulnerability and to remove the hampered.
Okay, so I'm going to call lethal.
Okay.
Actually, no, I'm not going to call lethal. I don't have to do that. I'm going to call unstoppable,
Okay.
and I will hit.
All right. Roll to hit the Flesh Ripper, AC 19.
No, I'm going to hit the gal.
I'll be right back in a second.
You're going
I'm
to
going to hit the galpus.
Oh, the ghoul?
Ghoul plus.
The ghoul,
Did you say
whatever.
Gowl? All right.
Ghoul, whatever it is.
So you're gonna
The pus gowl, yeah.
throw
pus
a
ghoul.
javelin at it.
No, well, he's in hand to hand, isn't he?
No, the Flesh Ripper's up on you. The ghoul pus actually fired off a stream of vomit.
Oh, okay, that's fine. In that case, then I will take the flesh ripper then.
Okay. You need to hit a
Plus
19.
7. +1, +1. 26.
That will hit. Roll your damage, sir.
Okay, so I called unstoppable. I get the recovery.
Okay.
So it is 4d10 plus. What the hell is it? Damage is 7 plus 2. No, 7 plus 1. Yeah. Right. 7 plus 1. No, 3 plus 1. There, my brain works now.
Okay, fair enough.
Plus 3 plus 1. 20.
20. So now that's your damage or your recovery?
That's damage.
Damage. So you will sink your sword into it. But it is still up and moving. All right, Carl.
Okay, I'll do my recovery.
So first one is, let's do the vulnerability recovery. You need an 11 or better.
Hold on. Let me do my recovery.
Oh, do your recovery. I'm sorry. I'm
Roll.
jumping ahead on this. We got all these little
Let's see.
systems.
I roll
triggering.
5d12
Cheryl, you're going to be going
plus-
next once Carl's done.
I know.
plus.
Got my
4.
checkbook out.
Okay.
Okay, so I subtract the worst one of the. God damn.
Hee hee.
Okay, so that's I subtract the worst one, so that's 21. So that's okay, so that's 21.
Okay.
Okay, plus 21. Okay, well, it's actually good that I screwed up then. That does work into my plan somewhat.
Okay.
And that's free recovery. Okay, now roll recovery 16 or plus.
So, no, it's 11 or better for the vulnerability.
D20.
D20.
Okay,
So that
got
will
that
clear.
one.
And now, to clear the hampered, roll a D20. Need an 11 or better. Look at that. You will clear both of
Wow.
them off of you in one shot there.
Okay.
Ben, we should have made your check for that as well. Why don't you roll a D20?
Okay.
You want an 11 or better to clear that vulnerability. Okay, so you are still vulnerable. Cochonel.
Okay. I think what I'm gonna do is wow.
You've got a flesh ripper that's going to come in the window.
Yep.
And probably give the pus ghoul some room to vomit into
fives.
there.
Okay, because it can vomit that far.
Yeah, nearby.
It could do all of us. It's AoE.
Okay, so essentially, wow. All right, then I'm gonna hit the flesh ripper with Ray of Frost.
Okay. Is that versus
All right.
PD?
That is versus PD. So what do I have to hit?
So you need to hit an 18.
Okay, so roll d20 plus 4. All right, I hit 18.
That will hit. All right.
Okay, so that's 68, and I rolled an even, or a natural even. So he's staggered after taking the damage, and he's
Okay.
also dazed until the end of my next turn.
Staggered, dazed. Okay.
Hopefully that's helpful.
Yes.
Um,
roll that damage though.
Okay, so roll. Oh God, someday I'll be 68. Oh, that was crappy rolling.
That was a little crappy, but not too bad. So 23 off of there. So that will slam into him. You actually did a little more than Carl did. But
I'm
you,
covered
Carl
through,
Raspberry.
though.
Right.
as will kind of come around and let loose with that frostbolt.
Yeah,
ray of
my hope is
frost.
that he's now kind of in the way of the pustule. Because I've staggered and dazed him right there.
Yeah. So he
It remains a hope.
dazed is a -4 to his attacks, and
Good. That's always nice to hear.
Staggered just means that he can be affected by things that hit staggered.
Okay.
There are certain abilities that target staggered things. So
Okay.
he is going to. Let's see. He will come in. You fire off the ray of frost. He will come in and he will move. Scott's actually in the shadows to attack the orc.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Or actually, Ben. Ben, what is your AC?
17.
Slash roll D20 plus 7. That will miss. So he comes in and he will try and grab you, but his skin will crackle and break from the frost, and that seems to throw him off balance.
Excellent.
The other flesh ripper on Carl. Carl. Roll D20 plus 7. So this is the first attack from the ghoul.
Mm-hmm.
The flesh ripper. So D20 plus 7 will miss. And what is your AC right now?
21.
Oh, yeah. So he will completely whiff this time. Whereas I smacked you around last time, completely misses. So that was the flesh ripper.
Can I possibly disengage with him because he rolled a 1?
Okay, let's say you're disengaged. Sure.
I want to move out, and I mean, well, I guess
I'll say
I
that
can't
you're
move.
disengaged.
Yeah,
You don't get a move.
yeah, that's fine. That's
Okay.
fine.
All right. So Pus Ghoul is going to let loose into the room. So Carl and Kathak, what are your PDs?
I'd say it was 18.
18. Okay.
PD is a 15.
Okay. So that will just hit you, Ben. You take 10 points of damage ongoing.
Ow. Ow.
And that's it.
It doesn't get into your boots. Count yourself lucky.
Roll 2d6. And the, by the way, the pustule actually looks a little thinner after it does that. And let me roll 1d3.
He has only so much vomit.
Yes.
He has a limited vomit.
Cochinelle, what is your PD?
This is going against my PD or my AC?
PD.
PD is 13.
13. All right. That will miss.
Thank goodness.
So the vomit will splash against the outside of the building there.
We're totally moving after this, guys.
Rook.
Let's see. We got a ghast in here. We got a ghoul.
Gas is on the roof.
Let's see.
There's a flesh ripper in the room.
Don't get off the boat. Don't get off the boat. Gotta remember, don't get off the boat.
Should I take out the flesh ripper in the room or go outside and get the pussy guy? Get up on the roof and hit the gas. What do you guys think? Any preferences?
If you can see the ghast, you should probably do something about the ghast.
I don't think you see the gas, though,
I
Scott.
don't see the gas, but I do see the pussy guy, so I guess I'll go for the pussy.
Okay. The one by Carl or the one that's held outside?
He's actually held.
That's what the net means.
Okay, but he's still.
He's spewing,
Perfect.
but he can't move.
Oh, he can spew.
Yeah, he just can't move.
Oh, okay.
Then the one on Carl. Then
Okay. And he didn't clear his the hold. All right, Scott, you'll pop up there. The Pus Buster has an AC of 19.
Plus. Let's see. So let's see. There it is. The escalation die is 1.
Escalation die is 1.
Woohoo!
So that will hit.
Just barely. Well done, sir.
Let me hear your damage.
Uh, 28 times 2 is 56.
So you will pop out of the shadows, come behind this thing, turn your blade around and cut it across the back and step away so that when it kind of blows out with its innards, none of it will catch you and it will die, Scott.
Awesome.
Woo!
Now he looks like a giant used condom.
Yeah.
Thank
Oh,
you.
Thank
I'm
you.
sorry.
Sorry.
Just needed to get. I guess it was just the too anachronistic. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that was the problem that we had with that. All right.
That's what I figured.
So
That's what I figured.
the ghast will drop through the thin roof into the room, and let's see who he attacks. 1, 2, Cochinelle. 3, 4, Kathak. 5, 6, Black Dog. Kathak.
Poor Kathak.
This ghast drops and takes 2 swings at you. What is your AC?
17.
Okay, so
At
first
the end of Kathak here.
first shot will do
Ouch.
16 points of damage.
16 points of damage. Okay.
Yep. And second one will do 8 points of damage.
I have 6 left.
Wow.
I'm about to die. Wizard is about to die. Wizard needs
Food badly.
Archer needs food
Archer
badly.
needs food badly.
Dun 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 dun.
If this were Skyrim, you'd be chewing down cheese wheels right now.
Remember, you can use a healing potion.
Shot to the knee. Oh yeah, I need to do that.
Yeah, you can do that as a quick action. Drink that and use one of your recoveries then if you want.
Yeah.
Okay. So you want to do that?
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Okay. So quick action, so that's 4d8 plus 4.
4d8 plus 4. I get 18 back.
18 back. You'll work, pull it out, pop the top on this healing potion you got from Grandfather Turtle, drink it down, and feel your wounds start to close up. What do you want to do for your action? You've got 2 combatants on you.
All right. Let's see. Are we? Maybe I should reposition myself. Are they like in melee with me? I didn't
Yep,
move again.
they are. They are in melee on you. Razor sharp claws, great fangy teeth, yellowed.
Okay, I guess I'll try to break.
Okay. So we're gonna. You have to roll to break against each one individually. So.
I need 2 rolls of 20.
Of 11 or better.
Oh, that's not very
or
good.
one roll of 22. Yeah, but it's free. It doesn't. There's no downside.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So let's so the
So that's
there you go, and I will assume that's the ghast, and so you pull away from the ghast, but you're still in melee with the flesh ripper.
So can I shoot at the guest?
You can, but then the flesh ripper will get a free attack on you.
All right. I guess I'll whip out my sword and swing away.
Okay, roll to hit the flesh ripper. His AC is a 19. Escalation die is a 2.
Because I hit. Would you say I needed?
You need a 19, so that will hit, sir. So I believe it's 4d8 plus your strength bonus.
ugh.
Not so good.
Not so good.
Not a great,
So
not a great swordsman.
you kind of pull the sword out, and some of the energy is sort of lost in that, but you will cut across him. Black Dog. So right now you are not engaged in melee with any characters right now.
Now I am.
Now you are. Move to the ghast.